Invested $1 into this future box. 12 years later today, you will receive $6,000. Wow. Yep, the hype of Bitcoin is insane. Never will you how many millionaires are created via Bitcoin in last more than 10 years. Oops, sorry. Never will you know how many billionaires have created via Bitcoin in last 10 years. The only thing we know is the inventor of Bitcoin, Satoshi Nakamoto, an unknown genius who owns a considerable amount of Bitcoins, has become the top billionaire in the world when the price of one Bitcoin has reached $6,000 in October 2021. While it has created so many unbelievable wealth legend stories, never have radical commercials left Bitcoin alone. Its supporters, such as Elon Musk and other tech enthusiasts, have brought forth a real entrepreneurial zeal. Its opponents, such as Warren Buffett and other traditional investors, blasted Bitcoin as a worthless delusion and red poison squared. In 2021, during the pandemic, more and more people just believe Bitcoin will shake, even replace the unique status of the god, and can't wait to exchange their current currencies into investing it. On the other hand, its zeal has led many governments worldwide to feel ever virtual threats from it and timely kick it out of legal investing currency status. Anyway, no matter you like it or not, the fact is it has gone viral. But why? Why could such entire virtual currency, more essentially, such cold computer codes, have such great influence worldwide? Let's discover it through the famous economist Robert Shiller. In Robert Shiller's eyes, the Bitcoin story is an example of a successful economic narrative because it has been highly contagious and has resulted in substantial economic changes over much of the world. Not only has it brought forth real entrepreneurial zeal, it also stimulated business confidence, at least for a time. From his book, Economics Narrative, here are 3 reasons I thought through. Reason 1. High-tech mess. As a virtual currency, Bitcoin is pages of codes. The beginning of Bitcoin dates back to 2008, when a paper titled Bitcoin, a peer-to-peer electronic cash system, signed by Satoshi Nakamoto, was distributed to a mailing list. In 2009, the very first cryptocurrency, called Bitcoin, was launched based on the idea in that paper. Cryptocurrencies are the computer-managed public ledger entries that can function as money, as long as people value these entries as money and use them for purchase and sales. Like many other computer science products, there must be an impressive mathematical theories underlying cryptocurrencies. See here. Don't understand them? No worries, it's quite normal. Even many investors and the bosses of Bitcoin agencies and companies barely know how Bitcoin works on Earth. The underlying concepts and theories such as the Merkle trees or elliptic curve digital signature algorithm, unless you are good at both computer science and mathematics. Interestingly, never has such high-tech code prevented people from thinking it valuable. Rather, it has considerably enhanced the mysterious charm of Bitcoin. Wow, fantastic! I have no idea any code of it though. Why? In the age of information, you know people worship blindly something seemingly high-tech. Even the more mysterious high-tech code it looks like, the much more people believe it could change the world. The design of Bitcoin does have technical magic. Technologically, Bitcoin, a peer-to-peer electronic cash system, which is based on sophisticated computer science and mathematics, does revolutionary scheme out an ideal electronic finance system that subverts our current real one and allows everyone in the new system to securely and equally own their properties, which mentally help people in spiritual woes from the Great Recession since 2007 and bring people new hope. Reason 2. A riskier role from last financial crisis. The invention of Bitcoin is not merely a technical innovation. Its birth timing and technological designs aims for an ideal and revolutionary mission to help users to get rid of unsolvable flaws of current financial system, which are made by too big to fail organizations, and rebuild a new trustful world. By principle, Bitcoin is a powerful hedge of current financial risks. Even some people believe it will replace the gold, especially when the Great Recession has not been fixed at all. Rather, new bigger crisis is coming for now and in future, and the current expected pandemic. Once current financial system should have collapsed, Bitcoin would become the new land to stay. This significant meaning can be dictated at best through turbulent Bitcoin's price in the last 12 years. Bitcoin's price first took off around the timing of 2011. Occupy Wall Street, the Boosters, a social activist organization that wanted its message to go viral, launched these protests in the United States, and Occupy protests occurred in many other countries too. The next jump on Bitcoin was around 2018 when people thought the United States stock would crash in terms of most dangerous financial crisis ahead. However, the pandemic rewrote the history. Fed the United States had to continue to print more cash ever for rescuing economy. In the meanwhile, Bitcoin zeal reached another historical peak. So far, whether Bitcoin is capable of replacing the gold and subverting our current financial system practically or not, has turned into an interesting game in the real world. The key point is, Bitcoin epidemic comes along a great timing when people raise their panic on current system and desire for rescuing. Reason 3. The rise of anarchism in the age of information. From Bitcoin and blockchain's technological attributes such as decentralization, peer-to-peer network, it's easy to detect a sense of anarchism. Indeed, in the age of information, anarchism comes in a technological way. The anarchist movement, which opposes any government, began around 1880s and followed a slow growth path, according to a search for anarchist or anarchism on Google Grams. But the term itself dates back decades earlier to the work of philosopher P.L. Joseph Proudhon and others. As Professor Robert Shiller concludes, the Bitcoin story is especially relevant because it provides a counter-narrative to the elder anti-anarchist narratives depicting anarchists as bomb-throwing lunatics whose vision for the society can lead only to chaos and violence. Bitcoin is a contagious counter-narrative because it exemplifies the impressive invention that a free, anarchist society would finally develop. From tech cultural perspective, such anarchism beliefs have become one of significant trends in hacker ethics and played an implacable role in Bitcoin invention and its epidemic, compared to other tech inventions in human history. In other words, the term hacker ethic is another modern embodiment of such anarchism. By delving to hacker ethic, you will find it comes along with the invention of computers, and its history can stem back to more than half a century ago. The hacker ethic, first articulated in 1950s among the famous MIT students who developed the multiple access user systems, is libertarian and proto-anarchist in its right-to-know principles and its advocacy of decentralized technology. In the 2021 book, The Hacker Ethic and the Spirit of Information Age, Pekka Hämänen wrote about the ethic of the passionate programmers. In the internet age, people's willingness and ability to work together with a new technology, the new frameworks that do not rely on government, on conventional profit. See, Bitcoin is a power of technology like many others in history. During his first phase, have been successfully making up a better virtual world in people's mind. So far, Bitcoin has brought about a historical financial and technological revolution, an immature zone. In less than over 10 years, cryptocurrencies have developed many other types, with all kinds of underlying risks and flaws. Whether it will finally succeed as its invention wish or not, only time knows. But its contagion does reveal both a thought-provoking economic narrative and an interesting glimpse on our human nature. Want to know why Bitcoin has changed for now? Welcome to watch my another video, why Bitcoin turns into the opposite.